So hello and welcome to Andy Mann's top joinery tips. Last time I showed you how to extend a stool by adding pieces of wood with G-clamps. You may well remember that. I had lots of very kind remarks and a lot of quite rude ones. But anyway, I'm going to show you today something where I am using nails, hammer and nails, and I'm going to actually do some boarding up above. That's the area up there that we're going to board out, just for storage. So you've got to bear in mind quite a few things, like when you're up there with the boards, especially if you're working on your own, that you don't actually board yourself in, because that has happened to various friends of mine, and fortunately they got their mobile phones with them and they were able to call me to come and actually get them out because they hadn't left a way down. So we're going to have to bear that in mind. Now here are the boarding sheets which I got from the local DIY store, and they're very reasonable and they span the roof trusses perfectly. So I've measured all the trusses, and each one of these boards will fit perfectly, but occasionally you will find that the boards won't fit. So therefore you have to add a piece of wood onto the truss that's already up there, just to take the end bit of the flooring board. So what I've done, I've cut a little bit of 3x2 timber, and I'm going to put 3 nails in it, just to make sure that everything is okay. Now top tip is to, that's where the piece of 3x2 is going, in order to take this other piece of timber, this floor board, and that's going to go across there. Top tip, put the nails in first on a concrete floor so that they're really through. You could do this by drilling as well and screwing if you wanted. I'm using nails, not G-clamps this time. Put the nails in first, and then when you take the piece of timber to the... So with the nails now attached to the piece of timber, you're in a position now to drive that nail in, the middle one first, to the truss. Make sure that it goes in, and then and the last nail. So we now have a piece of timber on the existing roof truss, which will now give a little bit of support to that last bit of floorboarding that we're going to put up there, because somewhere along the line the trusses may not have measured exactly as they make the floorboards, but you have to check that before you start. Well, that's about it now for this week, just about finished. We'll see you next time on Andy Mann's Top Tips. Keep joinering. Hello, Marjorie, look, I didn't want to do this on camera, but I've gone and done a very stupid thing. I've put the last board in, nailed it to the trusses, and now I'm stuck. I've never left myself a way out. I did actually say this earlier on in the programme, but yeah, if you could, Marjorie. Well, yes, I mean, it is quite urgent. Thank you, Marjorie. Now up there you can see I've already got the sheets of board. So we now have a piece of timber on the existing roof truss,